Hey everybody, we're ready for game 146 in the Atlanta Braves season. We're winding down. This game was played on September 18th, 1987 at Dodger Stadium. And the starting pitchers for today's game, it'll be Orel Hershiser for the Dodgers, Pete Smith for the Braves. We'll go through the lineups as we get to them. The umpires real quick. Lee Wire is at home, Dutch Reynolds at first, Dave Palone's at second, and Ed Montague is at third. Those are the actual umpires from this game. And leading off will be Albert Hall, the center fielder. And we start out with a 2-2-3. And a 2-2-3. Ask, is the pitcher wild? No, he's got control. So we go to the next check. Is he slugger or utility? Albert Hall, his only quality is a semi-scrapper, so he is not slugger or utility. So therefore he will single, and if he's active he would steal. Albert Hall is active, so we got a single and a stolen base to start things off for the Braves here in the top of the first. That'll bring up rookie second baseman Ron Gant. It's a 2-4-5. And blank for the pitcher, asking is he a hero? Gant is a semi-hero, but decider die says not this time. So he's going to pop to second, and that's going to send us to the experience chart for the Deion James at bat. And Deion James is neutral, as is Hershiser. So it's neutral against neutral. Not using any manager cards in this replay. So we play it as it lies, as the golf term goes. 1-2. Icon batter. No, he's not an icon batter, so he will strike out. So Deion James with the whiff. And that result was in blue, so we're going to the right now chart for Dale Murphy. He is neutral, and Hershiser semi-hot. So they're both neutral. And it's a 4-5. Cold batter. No, he's not a cold batter. If he was, he would strike out. Otherwise, it's a ground out to first, and either way, that's the third out, so kind of all irrelevant. The Braves go down in the first, nothing doing. Go to the bottom of the first. Pete Smith on the mound will be facing Steve Sachs. And I've been playing every game with as-played lineups, but there are a couple of changes in this game because I don't have the cards. Chris Gwynn was scheduled to be the left fielder and bat second, but Ken Landreau is going to take his place. And at shortstop, Glenn Hoffman was scheduled, but I don't have his card either, so Dave Anderson's going to take his spot. Other than that, it's as played. So here's Steve Sachs. We get a 4-5-6. And a 4-5-6 is going to ask, what's blank for the pitcher? Is he patient? Steve Sachs is not patient. He's actually semi-eager, so he will fly to center. And that results in purple, so we're going to the chemistry chart. And I forgot to mention the chemistry on the pregame checks. Atlanta came up semi-dissonant, and their penalty against them was that Paul Runge, the backup infielder, is unavailable this game. And since it's the first game of the series, I always play the opponents as neutral by default in the first game of the series. So the Dodgers are neutral and the Braves are semi-dissonant on this chemistry check. So now they're both neutral. 2-3. Pitching team harmony. No, they're not harmonious, so it'll be a walk. So it's a one-out walk to Landreau. And that brings up Pedro Guerrero. 1 on, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the first, here's Pedro Guerrero. 1-1-6, that's a freshness check, I do believe. And we're in the first inning, so obviously the pitcher is fresh. 1-1-6, yes, it is a freshness check, and it's a strikeout. So Pedro down on strikes. Brings up Mike Marshall. Marshall. Right fielder. 4-5-6, we just had that. And it's going to ask again, is Marshall patient? No, Marshall is actually eager. So it's a fly to center again, and that's going to end the inning. And it's in purple, so the top of the second will start on the chemistry chart. And that at bat is the first baseman, Perry. Braves semi-dissonant, Dodgers neutral. Now they're both neutral, and it's a 3-4. Batting team harmony, nope, so it's going to ground out to third. So Perry is out, 5-3. 1 away for Ozzie Virgil. 1-1-4, probably a freshness check again. 1-1-4 is a freshness check. It's a ground out to short. 2 up, 2 down. Brings up Ken Oberkfell. 2 outs and the base is empty. Braves on a 2-game winning streak. 2-3-5. I'd ask, is he wild? Which he is not. He's got control. Is Oberkfell eager? No, he is not eager. So he will ground out to second, and that's going to end the inning. He's not patient, so the ground out will stand. And we go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bring up John Shelby, center fielder. He will lead off for the Dodgers, followed by Mike Scioscia and Dave Anderson. 2-3-4, and that is the runners on base, but there are none. Is he a hot batter? No, he's not the hot batter. So he's going to pop out to third, and that's one away as Shelby is gone. Brings up the catcher, Mike Scioscia. 3-4-4. 3-4-4 prospect. Pete Smith is a prospect pitcher. So therefore, we have a fence check. Scioscia is a semi-scrapper. So we're going to see if the desired die makes him a scrapper or not, or whether he's neutral. He is going to be a scrapper, and that's a 1. So most likely that's just going to be a single. And on a fence check, scrapper 1 is a single. So Scioscia, a 1-out single. And that brings up Dave Anderson, shortstop. So Pete Smith escaped there. 4-4-5. So a 4-4-5. Is he a workman? No, he's a semi-workman. Pete Smith is a semi-workman, but the decider die says no. So it will not be a double. Is the batter patient? No, he's not. It's a ground out to first. But with lead die of 4, that means the runner is going to advance. So Anderson's out on a ground ball, first base unassisted. And Scioscia will move to second. So he's in scoring position with 2 outs for Phil Garner. Number 8 hitter. They could walk Garner and pitch to Hershiser, but they're going to go ahead and pitch to Garner. And it's a 2-4-4. 2-4-4. Is he an ace? No. Is Garner a champion? No. Garner does not have the champion quality. So therefore he's going to ground to short unless he's a whiffer. He's a semi-whiffer, but decider die says no, so it's just a ground out to short. And the inning's over. So 2 innings in the books here at Dodger Stadium. Nothing happening. It's nothing. And that brings up the number 8 hitter, shortstop Jeff Blauser. Blauser, that was a 4 there. I knocked it over. 3-4-4. 3-4-4. Is he a prospect? No, Hershiser's not a prospect. Is Blauser patient? No, he's not. It's a pop out to second. So that's 1 away. Brings up the pitcher, Pete Smith. And he's got the usual pitcher hitting qualities you would expect. Sad sack, utility, scrapper, eager whiffer. 1-3-6. Is he an ace? No, he's not an ace. Is he whiffer or cold? He is a whiffer, so that is a strikeout. Out number 2. Now we're back to the top of the order for Albert Hall. Singled and stole second his first time up, but was stranded. 3-4-4. Is he a prospect? No. Is Hall patient? No. We don't have a pop to second, and that's going to end the top of the third. So still nothing happening offensively. We go to the bottom of the third, and it'll be the pitcher, Hershiser, leading things off. It's a 1-1-6. That's a freshness check, and he is fresh, so it's a strikeout. So Hershiser down on strikes, 1 away. And just as a caveat on this, the 87 season, you get 4 innings of freshness to start the game, not just 3 because of the older seasons. So they're fresh through 4. Here's Sachs. 1-2-5. 1-2-5 ask, is he a struggler? He's not. Is Sachs patient? No, he's semi-eager. He's going to ground to third. He's not a whiffer, so it's just a ground ball. 2 up, 2 down for Ken Landreau, the replacement for Chris Quinn. As I have dropped the blue die somewhere, and now I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Sorry about that. Sometimes these things just slip right out of your hands, and I kind of bumped the camera too. Let's fix that. Here's Landreau. 4-5-6, we've had that a bunch. That's asking, is he patient? He is not, so it's a fly to center to end the inning. And that's in purple, so the first at bat of the 4th will be off the chemistry chart. So we start at the top of the 4th with Ron Gant and chemistry. The Braves are semi-dissonant. The Dodgers are neutral. So they're both neutral, 2-3. 2-3. Pitching team harmony. Nope, it's a walk. So leadoff walk to Ron Gant as the Braves try to get something going. Here's Deion James. That is a 2-4-4. So on a 2-4-4, it asks, is he an ace? No, he's not. Is he a champion? Deion James, his only quality is a semi-champion, but the sire die says no. So it's a ground ball to short, and that's a fielder's choice as the lead runner Gant is out. One away for the Murph, Dale Murphy. .225. 225. Is he a star? Hershiser is a star. So therefore it's a ground out to the infielder of our choice, another fielder's choice. We'll call it 5-4. Murphy's at first with 2 outs for the first baseman Perry. The 256. 256. Is he a struggler? No. Is Perry champion or patient? Perry's only quality is a semi-hero. So therefore we got infield drama. And in the infield, Sachs is semi-iron. Everybody else is neutral. So they're all neutral. And we have a 5-6 on the infield drama. First baseman gold. No, the first baseman Guerrero is not gold. So it's going to be an error. And we'll call it, it's a one base error, so we'll call it an E6. Puts Murphy to second with 2 outs. Runners at first and second. 2 outs for Ozzie Virgil. Slugging catcher. 3-5-6, that's the left-right check. They're both righties. That's a strikeout, and the inning is over. So nothing doing there for the Braves. We go to the bottom of the 4th. And it'll be Pedro Guerrero to lead things off against Pete Smith. 3-3-6. And a 3-3-6. 3-3-6 asks, is he an ace? No, he's not. Is he sad sack, utility, or patient? And Guerrero is none of that. So he's going to single to center. And we're going to the experience chart for the next at bat for Mike Marshall. Marshall's a semi-icon. Pete Smith is a prospect. So Marshall is an icon. 2-2. So we go to the experience chart. 2-2. Prospect pitcher, yes he is. Loses pitch, batter belts deep fence. So we got a fence check for Marshall. He's a slugger. So Marshall, on the fence check, he is a slugger. So we're going to roll 1 die and see what happens on the slugger result. It's a 3. Slugger and a 3 is a triple. So that is an RBI triple for Mike Marshall. And the Dodgers grab a 1-0 lead here in the 4th against Pete Smith. Nobody out, runner at third. Brings up John Shelby. Shelby a 3-3-5. And we'll check that result. 3-3-5. 3-3-5. Is he wild? No, he's not wild. Is he a sad sack? Shelby is not a sad sack. He's going to single to right field and steal second because he's not stoic. So that makes it 2-0 Dodgers. As Marshall trots in. And Shelby will steal second. So he's at second base with nobody out for Mike Scioscia. 2-0 Dodgers here in the 4th. Scioscia 2-4-5. And now Smith is a semi-struggler because he's given up 3 straight base runners. 2-4-5 blank for the pitcher. Is he a hero? Scioscia is not a hero. So he is going to pop it to second, and that will take the struggler quality away. 1 away. That is in red, though, so we go to the experience chart. Dave Anderson is neutral, and Pete Smith is a prospect. Didn't even need the sire die. I don't know why I rolled that. 4-6. 4-6 neutral against a prospect. 4-6. Icon pitcher. No, he's not an icon pitcher, but it's going to be a great play by the first baseman to the pitcher for an out. So that makes it out number 2 on a 3-1 put out. Shelby will go to third. Runner at third with 2 outs for Phil Garner. Again, first base is open, but they're going to go ahead and pitch to Garner. 3-4-5. 3-4-5. Is he iron catcher? No. Does Garner have a good eye? No, he does not. So he's going to strike out, and that's going to end the inning. but the Dodgers put 2 on the board, and after 4 innings of play, I'll try to show the scorecard if I can. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Braves nothing. That result was in blue, so we're going to the right now chart. Hershiser struck out Virgil, his last at bat, so he's semi-hot. And Oberkfell grounded out, so he's neutral. He's a semi-hot pitcher against a neutral batter. So they're both neutral, 4-5. Cold batter. No, he's not a cold batter. So he's going to ground to first, and that's going to be 1 away. Brings up Jeff Blauser, followed by Pete Smith. Blauser 4-5-6. We've had that several times. Is he patient? No, he's not patient, so therefore he's going to fly to center, and that's in purple. So we're going to the chemistry chart for the at-bat of Pete Smith. Again, the Braves are semi-dissonant, and the Dodgers are neutral. So now they're both neutral, and it's a 6-6. 6-6. Batting team harmony. No, they're neutral. So it's a strikeout. And that's going to end the 5th inning. So goose eggs being tossed by Hershiser through 5. Go to the bottom of the 5th. And it'll be Hershiser leading things off against Pete Smith. 1-5-5. 1-5-5. Is he a home run king? Hershiser is a scrapper, so it's going to be a fly to center. 1 away for Steve Sachs. 4-5-5. Does he have flash? No. Is he a home run king? No, he's a semi-scrapper, so he will ground to first. 2 down for Ken Landreau. 1-5-6. Is Landreau a whiffer? No, he's not, so we got outfield drama. And in the outfield, Hall is iron, everybody else is neutral. And that's a 6-6 on an outfield drama check. That asks, is the right fielder iron? No, Murphy's not iron, so he makes the play. And down go the Dodgers in the 5th. So we go to the 6th, it's still LA 2 and the Braves nothing. And leading off for Atlanta will be the top of the order, Albert Hall. 1 for 2 with a single and a steal. 3-4-6. 3-4-6. Blank for the pitcher. Is he eager? Hall is not eager, so he will walk. And we already know he's active, so he's going to steal. So we get a walk and a stolen base. Puts him at second base, and it's in purple, so we're going to the chemistry chart for the Ron Gant at bat. So Ron Gant going to bat off the chemistry chart. Semi-dissonant Braves against the neutral Dodgers. And they are dissonant. 1-6. Batting team dissonance. Distracted. Swings at poor pitch for a pop out. So we'll say he just pops to third. 1 away for Deion James. Whoa, Deion James. 4-5-5. Check that result on a 4-5-5. Does he have flash? Hershiser, semi-flash. Desiredice says he has flash. That's a strikeout. James does not have the good eye, so the strikeout stands. 2 down, and Hall is still at second with 2 outs for Murph. Murphy, a 1-4-5. 1-4-5. Is he a struggler? No, it's a ground out to third, and that's going to end the inning. So the Braves shut out through 6. We go to the bottom of the 6th, still 2-0 Dodgers. And Pedro Guerrero, the batter. This is probably Pete Smith's last inning. 1-3-3. 1-3-3. Is he a slugger? Nope, he's a semi-home run king, but he's not a slugger. So he's going to fly to left. 1 away. That brings up Mike Marshall. He had that big triple last time up. This is a 1-3-5, and the black 1 means we're going to the ballpark. It plays big to both righties and lefties. We got a 1-4 on a big ballpark. And 1-4 on the big ballpark. It says small ballpark. Fan and bleachers celebrates catch of home run ball. Other parks, outfielder makes routine grab. So I'm going to say flies to left for out number 2. Brings up Shelby. Dodger Stadium pretty big, so no home run there. 1-3-4. And I believe it's asking if it's a gold catcher. But I'll verify that. Yep, it's asking if it's a gold catcher, which he is not. Is Shelby a champion? He is not. So we have outfield drama. And again, Hall is iron. Everybody else is neutral. There's a 2-6. Hall's the center fielder. So 2-6. 2-6. Second baseman. I'm sorry. It's in the infield. Outfield drama. Center fielder stoic. No, Hall is active. He's not stoic, so he does make the grab. Even though he's iron, he was fast, so he made the catch. And the Dodgers are gone in the 6th. After 6 complete, it's still 2-0 in favor of the Dodgers. And that brings up Gerald Perry, or what they call first baseman Perry. It's a 1-3-6. That's an ace check. And Hershiser is not an ace. So let's check what else we have here. Is he whiffer or cold? Perry is neither. So we have infield drama. And in the infield for the Dodgers, Sachs is semi-iron. So now he's neutral. So 4-5 and a neutral infield. Shortstop iron. No, Anderson's not iron, so he will make the play. 1 away. Brings up Ozzie Virgil. He's been held in check. 0-for-2 with a strikeout. And he did it again. 3-5-6. He got struck out on 3-5-6 last time, and he does it again. So that roll has come up twice, and it's been to Virgil both times. So kind of stinks for Virgil, but 2 away. Here's Oberkfell. 2-4-5. That's asking if he's a hero, I do believe. The 2-4-5 does ask if he's a hero. Oberkfell's a semi-hero, but Sire Die says no, so it's a pop to second. And that's going to end the top of the 7th. Nothing done there. All right, that result was in red. However, we are going to have a new pitcher for the Braves, so that will override the experience chart, and they're going to bring in the much maligned Paul Asemacher. If I'm doing a video, you got to bring in Asemacher. So Asemacher is in. He will be an ace this first at bat, facing Mike Scioscia. So Asemacher is an ace. And we get a 1-2-5. 1-2-5 asks, is he a struggler? He is not. Is Scioscia patient? No, he's got a good eye, but he's not patient. So he'll ground to third. And that's 1 away. And this is the only inning that Asemacher will pitch because he's scheduled to bat second next inning. And we didn't even bother doing a double switch. We just went ahead and went with it. Here's Anderson. 1-3-6. Is he an ace? No. Is Anderson whiffer or cold? He is neither. So we have infield drama. And if they can keep it away from Blauser, they should be okay. 5-6. I don't know. That's a first baseman. I think it's probably an error. Yep, first baseman's not gold, so it is an error. And we'll go ahead and say it's an error on Ron Gant. So E4. And I just did that arbitrarily on a whim. I didn't really roll to see who the error was on. Here's Garner. 2-4-6. And 2-4-6. 2-4-6 is control, which Asemacher does not have. Is he eager or sad sack? Phil Garner is a semi-sad sack. Desire Die says he's a sad sack, so he will pop to third. That's 2 away. And now they got the pitcher Hershiser, so you would assume Asemacher could get out of the inning unscathed. It's a 1-2-3, both flash and fresh. He does have the flash, and he is fresh because he's semi-flash. Desire Die says he's flash, and he is fresh, so that is a strikeout. So Asemacher pitches a solid 7th, does his job, and he'll be coming out for a pinch hitter in the top of the 8th. But first things first, it's going to be Jeff Blauser. Hershiser is still semi-fresh because he's pitching a shutout. Blauser, 1-5-5. Is he a home run king? No, Blauser is a semi-scrapper, so he will fly to center. And that's 1 away, and now we need a pinch hitter for the Braves. And they will go to Ken Griffey. So Ken Griffey is going to pinch hit. Oops, wrong card there. I meant to put the pitcher card over here. Okay, Ken Griffey is going to hit, pinch hit. That's a 4-4-6. Is he a star? Hershiser is a star. So that's a ground out to second for out number 2. And Griffey is retired. And now we're back to the top of the order and Albert Hall. 235. 235 asks, is he wild? He is not. Is Albert Hall eager? He is not. So he will ground to second, and that's the end of the 8th inning. So Hershiser shutting out the Braves through 8. We go to the bottom of the 8th, and we're getting a new Atlanta pitcher to come in. And let's see who they're going to bring in here. Coming up is the top of the order. They'll go ahead and go to... We're going to go to Jeff Dedman. Jeff Dedman, and he has no qualities pitching-wise. He's neutral in everything. So he'll be facing the top of the order and Steve Sachs. 3-6-6, but he is an ace this first at bat. 3-6-6, he's not a pinch hitter. It's a fly to center. One away. I'll bring up Ken Landreau. 1-2-3, flash and fresh. Well, he doesn't have flash, but he is fresh. So therefore, it will not be a strikeout. It'll be a ground to short. And there's 2 away for Pedro Guerrero. Alejandro Pena loosening in the Dodger bullpen in case Hershiser fails in the 9th. It's a 1-2-5. Is he a struggler? No. Is Guerrero patient? No. He'll ground to third, and that's going to end the inning. So we go to the 9th, and it's a 2-0 ball game. And Hershiser looking to try to pitch the shutout. We're going to roll the decider die to see if he's still semi-fresh with the shutout. And he is. So he's still semi-fresh for the 9th. It'll be Gant, James, and Murphy. Gant, a 2-3-6. That's at double control, so we know that's a walk to start things off. And that'll bring up Deion James. 1-3-6. Is he an ace? No. Is James whiffer or cold? He struck out his last time up, which makes him cold, so that is a strikeout. 1 away. Here is Murphy. He represents the tie and run. Long ball would tie it. 2-2-3. Is he wild? No. Is he slugger or utility? He is neither. He's a semi-home run king, but he's not a slugger. So therefore, he's going to single to left field. He's not active, but the single will move Gant to second. And now 2 are on with 1 out here in the 9th. And now the Dodgers are going to make their move. Alejandro Pena is going to come in and relieve Hershiser. He'll be an ace this at bat. Kind of wanted to see him get the shutout, but you have to manage the way you figure the manager would manage. So I would think Tommy Lasorda would go to the bullpen here. And Pena, being their closer, is in. He's an ace. You're facing first baseman Perry. 2 on, 1 out in the 9th. 4-4-5. 4-4-5. Is he a workman? No, he's not a workman. Is the batter patient? No, Perry's not patient. It's a ground out to first. That's 2 outs, but the runners will advance. So Murphy goes to second. Gant goes to third. So they're the tying runs in scoring position with 2 outs for Ozzie Virgil. Could walk Virgil, but then you put the winning run on base. So Virgil, 2-2-3. This could be it right here. 2-2-3. Is he wild? No. Is he slugger or utility? Virgil is a semi-utility, but decider die says no. So he's going to single to left. All right, so that's a base hit. And now on a lead die of 2, let's see, active runner scores from second, but the runner on second, Gant, is semi-active. So we're going to need to roll to the decider die to see if he's active. He is, so Gant will score. That makes it a 2-1 game. Alright, sorry guys, I forgot those runs on second and third, not first and second. So Gant will automatically score from third, but Murphy had to stop at third because there's no provision on a lead die of 2 for a 2-out advancement. Since Murphy's not active, he couldn't score. So they'll put runners at the corners with 2 outs for Ken Oberkfell. It's a 4-5-5. Does he have flash? You better believe he has flash. So that's a strikeout unless Oberkfell has a good eye. He's got a semi-good eye. Decider die says he has a good eye. So he is... It's going to be a ground out rather than an out, but the inning's over and so is the game. Dodgers hold on and win 2-1. Be right back for the totals. Alright, final line score. The Dodgers, 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. With the Braves, 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error. Winning pitcher, Orel Hershiser. Loser, Pete Smith. And saved, Alejandro Pena. That's going to do it from Dodger Stadium. Till next time, we'll see you all down the road.